Now it's ended up.
Well, guys,
He's certainly come a long way, D.A. Thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Lillard, passes it to Powell. Nurkic with it, Lopez covering.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
DiVincenzo with it. Now Covington defending. From deep, Giannis. Rebounded by Covington. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Offline with his 3. Giannis inside. Covington's there. Holiday left side. Trying to get open is Lopez. The shot by Holiday, no good. And now Portland on the break. And the rejection by Giannis. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to Middleton. To the inside. And Lopez throws it down.
It's not easy to guard Middleton in pick and roll sets because he can beat you in a lot of ways. I mean, give him space, he'll pull it up. Stay up on him, and he'll thread the needle with the pass.
Now, here's Lillard. Lets it go from the wing, and he hits the jump shot.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Holiday inside the line, and too long on the shot.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Here's Lillard, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Giannis. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
I mean, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did.
Well, Collins carved out an impressive NBA career for himself, and I think he's still ascending. He was the 10th pick in the 2013 NBA draft. He's still got plenty of upside.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. To the middle, here's Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
You know, when you see Antetokounmpo make a pass like that, it tells you just how much he's matured and grown as a player and decision maker.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Powell. Back to Lillard. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. Lopez with the block.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Holiday surveying the floor. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Holiday gets the bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Lillard against Holiday. The pass to McCollum. Back to Lillard. Powell trying to free himself up. Bucks leading by 3. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lillard left side. No good from the wing. The Bucks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Free throw, no good for Holiday.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
The assistant, C.J. McCollum.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Forbes. 1 second left. And so the first quarter is in the books. Bucks lead by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Well, earlier, Damian Lillard spoke to us about how he deals.
I look to the times where things are going well. So,
Greg, he's certainly a gentleman in victory and defeat.
You know, Lillard takes the L as a learning opportunity. Sure, it stings, but he also knows it can make them stronger if they use it right.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
We've got Teague. E.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Simons surveying the D. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. There's the lob to Portis.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Outside, Jones. Anthony right side. The rebound by the Bucks.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And that corner 3, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes and makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner 3 shooter. Yeah, and that creativity is something you got to respect in Teague's game. I mean, he's very good at utilizing the pick and roll.
Anthony, the pass to Simons. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Simons, the pass to Anthony. Here's Simons. Back to Anthony. 16 feet away. Drained for 2 points. Anthony's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
Here's Connaughton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Portis finds Teague. Back to Portis. Lock at 6. Teague with the ball. Jones covering. And Portis throws it down.
Teague's ability to find the open man makes him one of the better passing point guards in the league.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Trailblazers trail by 11. Lillard outside. There's 1:17 left in the first half. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Passes it to Antetokounmpo. High, arcing shot. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks. Lillard outside. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Giannis has got 4 this quarter.
And I tell you, it's ridiculous how much space Antetokounmpo covers in just 2 strides. I mean, the way he handles himself going to the basket, and it is one sight to see.
Now here's Lillard. 8 points for him. He feeds it to Nurkic. McCollum outside. Over Lopez. McCollum no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. This is the most they've led by 13 points. The shot by Holiday, no good. Fast break, here come the Trailblazers. Lillard with no one around. Drops in the tray off the fast break.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Holiday, and that one released in time, but no good. And that... Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-pointer. And that'll...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Norman Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. It's Solomon, it's a Kumbo. It's 2-on-1. Shots good by Middleton. Middleton's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Bucks. Trailblazers trail by 12. Pass to McCollum. Puts up a 3. Here's Covington. The shot, no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's good for 2.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Lillard misses. Milwaukee leading by 14. There's the lob, and Kumbo throws down the alley-oop slam.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Now here's McCollum. Kicks it to Lillard. Inside. Covington with the bucket.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And there's the pass to Middleton. Now here's Lopez. To the paint. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Trailblazers trail by 14. Here's Lillard. He's got 11. Fires the 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Lobbed up there for Lopez. Down low, here's Covington, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Covington's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 6. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Here's Antetokounmpo. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Holiday with it. Lillard picks him up. And the dunk by Giannis.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
And he comes up with the deuce. Covington's got 6. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Now here's Teague. The dish to Forbes. And the Bucks miss again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Boy, and the power and lift from Hollis Jefferson, able to finish right through contact.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Here is Forbes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Teague, and it's slammed in by Teague.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Outside, Jones. Portland needs to get off a shot. The shot's good from Cantor.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Over in the corner, Portis. Here's the 3. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. The 3 from Anthony. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Yeah, a hard-nosed defender. Tucker gets up into your grill and tries to intimidate you.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. Simons, the pass to Canner. To the inside. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Anthony.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Now, here's Portis. 6 to shoot. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 9. Here's Simon. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Really, it's a thing of beauty to watch Hollis Jefferson move the ball like that. I mean, he's a team-oriented guy who looks to make the pass as much as possible.
Now here's Teague. The shot's good. And the Bucks lead by 9.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
The Trailblazers shooting reasonably well, 45%. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. The 3 from Anthony. Milwaukee with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Tucker the pass to Norm. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Portland Trailblazers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. There's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. From 18 feet away, unable to get that one. And it's Portland the other way. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That'll be his second foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. A different look now for Portland. Holiday against Lillard from outside the arc. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Awesome form on the triple. Lillard with textbook technique.
Holiday against Lillard. Outside Holiday. Middleton right side. Shoots over Nurkic. Offensive rebound. Lopez tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
Here's Lillard. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them. 1:44 left in the fourth. Milwaukee leading by 6. Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. Back to Giannis. Good D by Covington.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. 1:25 left to play here in the fourth. Holiday against Lillard. Inside. Here's Covington. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
And the swag Nurkic plays with, it's infectious. He doesn't back down from taking a big shot.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. It's the DiVincenzo. Holiday goes in. He's off on that one.
And all the skill used on that crossover. Might want to save a little bit for the finish. Unable to convert there.
Covington with the steal. Nurkic finds Lillard. Back to Nurkic. Pass to Covington. Powell for three. Giannis grabs the miss. Outside Holiday. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And for Brooklyn, Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Brown in at the 2 guard. Harden with it. And Brent, these teams boasting great depth. Many feel that's a hallmark of a great front office.
If you go back and you look, Kevin, at some of the teams that have made deep playoff runs or eventually won the championships, that tinkering about bringing in a veteran or just one piece to make that next step for that one matchup or that one series, finding contributions like that up and down the roster, absolutely, that can make a difference.
The wide open look here for Holiday. Sinks the triple.
That's confident shooting there from Drew Holiday. Got his coaches and teammates saying, yes, take that one.
Harden scanning the floor. There's the pass to Durant. Let's go. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. Brown finds Harden. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Harris. Another shot, and it's sent back by Lopez.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
And Holiday throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the 2-hand slam. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Harden kicks to Durant. In the corner, it's Harris. It's Brown on the wing. KD against Giannis. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Holiday. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Giannis on the follow.
And Giannis just gobbling up the rebound, just spreads his wing out there, and the ball falls right into it.
Harden the pass to KD. Over on Antetokounmpo. Again, Durant missing.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And I don't care what his size is. You cannot forget to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
Brown the pass to Harden. Brown trying to free himself up, and he gets the bucket.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Kicks it to Middleton. Dishes to Lopez. Back to Middleton. Giannis against KD. Tries it from the top of the key. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Antetokounmpo inside. Griffin on him. Giannis no good. Jordan kicks to Griffin. Three-pointer. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Outside Holiday. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Lopez left side. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Lopez close up and gets it done.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets, trailing by 4. And Harden with the stuff.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Feeds it to Middleton. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
What a beautiful play. Giannis so mobile coming off the pick. And did I mention long?
Harden outside. In the corner, it's Harris. Shoots the three. This one for three. He can't hit that time. Outside Holiday. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Bucks. Naturally a ball-dominant player. James Harden talked to him.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, of course.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Green is out there with Griffin. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Here's Holiday, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The shot by Middleton, wide open. No good from outside. Brooklyn trailing. Outside Griffin. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Outside Green. The three. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And again, the Bucks miss.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Now here's Irving. Here's Claxton. Back to Irving. Launches a three. Buries it from three-point range. Irving's got the lead up to 1 now for Brooklyn.
Well, he's seeing everything right now. Fantastic job of pulling the trigger when he's open.
Here's Teague. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Irving passes to Claxton. Passes to Green. In the corner, Irving with it. Fast break, Milwaukee. And here we go. T kicks it to Tucker. He's looking for Portis and finds him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He hits both from the stripe.
Yeah, a nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Outside Irving. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
I don't know how he does it, but Kyrie does such a great job to get deep position and convert, separating himself from other point guards in the league with that finishing ability.
Here's Nwora. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Green. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. For Milwaukee, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. 1:07 left in the first half of the game. And here's Irving. He's got 7. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by Tucker. And Teague's got the ball here for Milwaukee. And a wide open look for Portis. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Portis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That was like a morning paper for Jeff Teague. Makes a great read and swings the ball around for a clean look at the bucket.
Outside, Green. Back to Irving. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Irving's got 9.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Great to see Kyrie Irving getting after it on the defensive end, showing how quick those hands can be, not with the ball handling, but knocking the ball away.
Now here's Teague. The shot, no good. What a performance for Kyrie. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close,
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
On the court for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Now here's Harden. The rebound by Middleton.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams, and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way, that's something you rely on.
Here's KD after Drew Holiday scores.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
DiVincenzo against KD. Here's Lopez, lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now here's Durant. No points in the game yet for him. Harden has a wide open look. Jordan kicks to Harden. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Kicks it down to Middleton from downtown. But he stays with it. Back to Holiday. The three. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Harden outside. Pass to KD. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And Holiday, here we go. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Well, Holiday, James Harden missing on the 3. Middleton looking it over. Wide open look. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And the Bucks lead by 11. Harden outside. And the shot is good. Harden's got 9.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. He dishes it to KD. Brown right side. Taken away by Holiday. It's Giannis with the drive. Kicks it down to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Durant with the steal. Taken away by Holiday. And it's the Bucks on the break. Lopez inside. He's covered by Brown. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
That's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
Harden kicks to Brown. Holiday against Harden. The shot's good. Brown making the play. He's got 11.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
On the wing, Holiday. Middleton outside. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Milwaukee ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a... And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Nets trail by 9. They've got Griffin, also Green out there, and it's Irving at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And it's Green missing. Bucks shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Outside Portis. Outside Teague. 5 to shoot. That's tipped. Second chance shot. And Portis with the layup. Portis has got the lead up to 11 now for Milwaukee. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we put ourselves in this hole and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Here's T. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. The pass to Nora. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Trains the three-pointer. Portis has got 5 points now this quarter.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Here's Irving. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Pass to Nora. Here's Portis. Makes it off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 12.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now, here is Irving. And it's blocked. And it's the Bucks on the break. It's stolen by Green. It's 2-on-1. Jumps up. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And that'll be 2 free throws. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Durant comes in for Blake Griffin. Joe Harris is checked in for Green. And James Harden subbed in for Dinwiddie. And here is Teague. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Giannis left side, and the dunk by Giannis.
Sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
To the paint, Lopez with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Teague with the ball. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Jordan. Crafty move. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Not allowing the defense to cover him or alter his shot there was DeAndre Jordan getting to the rim.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Giannis outside. Middleton on the wing. Clock at 6.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the Heat.
It's stolen by Kumbo. Lopez drives in. Lays it up off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 11.
Hard to deal with Brook Lopez in that kind of size, especially when he's forcing the issue like this here and going strong.
The three from Harden. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Bucks.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Drew Holiday.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Now here's Harden.
Kevin knows when he can score, so he waits and makes sure that somebody else doesn't have a better shot before he does that. Good play there.
Now Giannis. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Middleton outside. The tray. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Brooklyn Nets coming into the building and looking sharp, and they hope.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Portland is indeed one of the great cities in the NBA. David, thank you. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Brown. Then it's Harden. And it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Portland, Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Lillard. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. Durant with the steal. And they're on the break. All going up court. Brown dishes to Jordan. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Captain coming off the assist from KD. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Lillard from outside. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Down low. Here's KD. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, it's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feeds.
Pass to Jones. Nurkic against Jordan. Nurkic kicks to Jones. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
Powell against Brown. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Lillard. Right side, Jones. 5 on the clock. Here's Harris. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Here's Powell. James Harden picking up that last basket. Back to Powell. Banked in off the glass.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Brown outside. Harden scanning the floor for the three. And Jones pulls it down. Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's Lillard. No good there with the step-back J.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Brown kicks to Harris. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. Outside, KD. Here's Jordan. Shoots over Powell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Man, this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
And now Portland on the break. Powell for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Powell's got 5 points so far.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Passes it to Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Durant dishes to Jordan. Back to KD. Launches it. Up again. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Now here's Covington. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Lillard fires away from way outside. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Portland with the ball. 6 to shoot. Nurkic finds Jones. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. They get it back. Kicks it out to Lillard. Covington passes to Lillard. On the wing, Jones. And the pass to Covington. Three-pointer, Lillard. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 3-point game. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. For 3, Durant. Brooklyn gets it back with a new shot clock at 14. Back to Brown. Kicks to KD. Shoots over Covington. They grab their own miss.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. And that does it for the first quarter. Nets lead by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
We've got Anthony. Collins is out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Simons in at the one. They're the group the Portland Trail Blazers will start the second quarter with. Simons, the pass to Kanter. Pass to Simons. Fires from deep. Blake Griffin pulls it in.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
You know, Anthony's getting more floor time last season. He worked his way into the Blazers' rotation. He's still young, though. It seems like he can carve a role out on his team.
The Nets have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
And Simons a bit undersized at that two-guard position, only 6'3", but a natural two with playmaking ability.
Ultimately, this team wants him to be a scoring threat off the bench. I mean, have him come in firing from outside. He's got a lot of work to get to that point.
Back to McCollum. Anthony trying to get open. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from McCollum.
And it's encouraging whenever McCollum scores inside, proving that he's more than just a jump shooter.
Irving looking for an opening. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Dinwiddie finds Irving. Shot clock at 6. Sinks the three-pointer.
See right there, Kyrie showing you the range. Usually hovers around 40% from three. Must be accounted for at all times.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Simons. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Simons has got his first 3 points of the game.
Go real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the inside. Passes it to Collins. Here's Simons. Collins in the post. He's covered by Irving. Got that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Collins. Irving with it. Claxton the pass to Irving. And it's off the back rim. No good.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
That's leading by 4. Here's Dinwiddie. That one falls. Dinwiddie's got 4 points in the quarter.
But this is what you get from Griffin. Very willing to give it up to his open teammates.
1:43 left in the first half. The pass to Simons. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Irving kicks to Dinwiddie. Beyond the arc. And Cantor pulls it down. Pass to Collins. Outside Anthony. It's McCollum on the wing. With the putback. And Cantor able to finish. Cantor's got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, Cantor has led the league.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. We've got more NBA basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. Their biggest deficit was 6 points. And that does it for our
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Nets shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden, and it's Brown in at the 2.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Pass to Simons. To the middle. Out to Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. Simons, the pass to Cannon. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And here's KD for 3. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Count it.
And the shooting percentage Jordan records from here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes.
McCollum against Brown. Kicks it out to Collins. And here's Anthony from the arc. Oh, good on that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Well, and last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
Simons, the pass to Anthony. Over Harris. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Anthony.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Outside, KD. Offensive rebound, Jordan. Brown kicks to Durant. A second chance effort. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Not everything in the game has an answer. And sometimes all you can do is just tip your cap to Durant when he hits his jumper.
And all the trapping had to frustrate Harden. But whatever may come, he's going to make the right play.
Yeah, and he can, Jay, because he's not just a good passer. He's a great passer. He averaged over double digits assists the year they played him at point guard. He makes you pay for sending help.
Brown dishes to Harden. Back to Brown. Feeds it to Jordan. And he banks in the layup. And now a 7-point Nets lead
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Simons, the pass to McCollum. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So Portland ends up going with the new group.
There's never going to be hesitation from Lillard on his catch-and-shoot opportunities. His confidence through the roof on those.
Harden's shot is off. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Floats it up there for Nurkic and stolen by Jordan. Here's Brown and finished off by Brown.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Lillard, the pass to Jones. Kicks it out to Covington. A three-pointer, no good. Nets leading by 7. Here's KD. Brown, and it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass to the tip end.
Pass to Covington. Lets it go with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Stretching the floor with his outside shot. Covington, a true marksman. He doesn't lack confidence.
The 3 from Harden connects from 3-point range. Harden's got the lead back up to 9 now for Brooklyn. There's 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. Lillard from outside. That one's not going to go. So Brooklyn will take it the other way.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Brown the pass to Harris. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Powell with it, picked up by Brown. Takes the 3. And here is Powell. He's got 5. Lillard the pass to Jones. No good on the 3. Durant with a wide open look. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Nets. They finish off the third quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. From Portland, we're back in a moment. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Portland, they've got Norman Powell. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Jones. And it's Lillard in at the 1 spot.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Back to Durant. From the high post. Rebound by Nurkic.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Lillard from outside hits the 3-point bomb.
And look at how quickly Lillard leaps out of transition. He wants to run down the throat of the D, burn him in the open floor.
Harden outside. Here's KD. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And that's now 9 points for Kevin Durant.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Here's Covington. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
It's easy to admire Covington. Even when the defense gets rough with him, he stays with him.
Now here's Harden. From deep 3-point range. Brown kicks to Harden. On the wing, Harris. Clock at 6. Back to Harden. Chalk up 2 there.
Amazing feel for scoring on the interior. I mean, Harden, he's excellent at mixing it up.
Trailblazers trail by 11. Lillard the pass to Powell. And here's Nurkic. Lillard outside. Oh, good with the triple.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
I don't know why he keeps shooting the three. Can anybody tell me nothing is falling for me? He's going to end the game on a bad note if he keeps this up.
Durant for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
You just feel like it's going in. Durant has a lethal-looking stroke from beyond the arc.
And a deep 3 from Lillard. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've led by as many as 14 points. There's the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside. And the dunk by Covington.
Proving he's not afraid to finish with power. Covington loves to dunk it home.
Nets leading by 9. Harden outside. Brown outside. Back to Harden. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Lets it go from deep. No good on the shot. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Harris outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Not a lot of time left for the Trailblazers in this one. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Lillard dishes to Powell from 17 feet out. And it's Lillard missing.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's all over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
Powell against Brown. Shoots over Powell. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Blazers on offense.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but it just wasn't enough. Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Right wing. Back to Dinwiddie. Over to the wing. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. And he's good on the 3 ball. And the Nets lead by 9. The shot by Lillard wide open. And the Trailblazers another 3.
And Lillard is known for being a clutch shooter. He's the guy they go to. He's the guy they believe in.
The putback, good.
Zugat and his canter maintaining that competitive energy. Finds a big shot to keep them in it.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with David. Thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. It's time for the NBA. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for Portland, Powell is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Covington in at the four-man position. Now here's Middleton. And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. No good with the wing jumper.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, wasn't able to cash in.
And you look at Robert Covington, first-team all-defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
Giannis with it, defended by Covington. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Shoots over Lillard. A putback, and Antetokounmpo on the follow.
Hey, I've always said rebounding is timing and tenacity, but if you got long arms, that helps too, and the Greek Freak has plenty of reach.
Now, here's Lillard. He kicks to Jones. Here's Powell. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Outside Holiday. That 3 off the mark. And Covington maybe not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside. Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Here's Powell. Passes it to Nurkic. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Jones, no one around him. Again, the miss by Jones. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. It's stolen by Jones. 3-on-3. Floats it up there for Nurkic.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to DiVincenzo. Fires for 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Nobody near Lillard. And Portland again with the bucket. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of this.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He has 6. Count that bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Lillard outside. The dish to Powell. Now the pass to Nurkic. Wide open. And it's good off the back rim and in. He's got 6.
Going to work. Nurkic puts forth such an effort on offense. That's what gets him his looks.
Now here's Giannis. 8 points for him. Outside Holiday. Shoots over Lillard. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Covington's shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open onto Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
And so here's Portland following the bucket by the Bucks. Back to Lillard. Lets the 3 fly. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo and out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. .12 seconds left to play in the first. Free throw line jump shot. McCollum, no good. From deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. With the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Trailblazers lead by 2. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Portland, they've got Collins. Also Enes Kanter out there. McCollum is out there with Anthony. And it's Simons in at the 1 spot. Here's McCollum after the basket by Milwaukee. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And give McCollum credit. It's big for his confidence when he's able to muscle these shots in.
On the wing, Holiday. It's tipped. Taken away by Anthony. And a wide open look for McCollum. Hands it from downtown. McCollum's got the lead up to 5 now for Portland.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Holiday attacking, and Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Simons surveying the D. Outside Anthony. Pocket 6. A 3 from McCollum. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Pass to Simons. Anthony with it. Defended by Middleton. Here's Simons. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the basket by McCollum.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Bucks trail by 3. Outside Holiday. Passes to Antetokounmpo. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now here's Anthony. He dishes it to Collins. Cantor kicks to Anthony. Goes up the baseline. The offensive rebound. And Cantor able to finish.
And usually amongst the leaders in the offensive rebound rate, Cantor gives your team found points off misses.
Here's Holiday. Collins grabs the miss. After a promising rookie campaign, a lost year for Zach Collins, he played only 3 games before the injury took away the rest of his season.
Yeah, I mean, a strange year and a lost year for Collins. You could say that about the whole NBA for that regard. But Collins is underrated as a prospect outside of Portland. This team loves the energy and skill he brings to the table.
Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength plus excellent agility.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Blazers.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And another thing they've done right from the start is converting a lot of those second chance opportunities. Those can be hard to come by sometimes.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
They double-team McCollum. Cantor finds Collins. The Bucks have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Hey, you know, in the age of analytics, there's a ton of talk about player efficiency these days. And as we can see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, his efficiency, extraordinary.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And the basket by McCollum.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
34 seconds left in the second quarter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Portland's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Pass to Powell. And here's Nurkic. Back to Powell. Lopez against Nurkic. Out to the wing. Here's Covington. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Oh, Covington really is fantastic at getting his arms high in the air when he's attempting a shot inside. Really gives the defense no chance to catch up to it or get to it.
And that's it for the first half of that. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. And he doesn't get talked about that much, but Yusuf Nurkic, big part of what this team does. Kenny, just how much does a guy like Nurkic impact? And that's a wrap with the third.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 6-point game. Back to Lopez. Shoots over Nurkic. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Holiday. Lopez has got his first basket.
Lopez is really dangerous as a shooter if you give him space to catch and then shoot.
Lillard, the pass to Covington. Back to Lillard. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Lillard against Holiday. Outside, Covington. Lillard from outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. DiVincenzo finds Holiday. To the inside. Lopez.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
Portland leading. Lillard looking around. The pass to Covington. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The wide open look here for Holiday. A miss that time would have put him up.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Portland again missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Lopez. He nails it, and we're tied up. Lopez has got 6 points in the quarter.
And amidst the tall timber, he's right at home, extremely comfortable. Lopez getting it done.
Pass to Nurkic. It's Covington on the wing. Nurkic dishes to Lillard. Just 3 to shoot. And the rejection by Giannis.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
Guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. For the lead, Nurkic with the block. Lillard from outside, stolen by Middleton. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's DiVincenzo.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Bucks have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Lillard way outside. Portland no good that time either. Here's Milwaukee now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
Powell finds Nurkic. It's not going to go for him. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Middleton with it. Jones covering. DiVincenzo can't hit it. 2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Here's Lillard. Lopez with the block.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Good on the triple. Lillard's got 7.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Giannis right side. Here's Middleton. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Middleton's got his first points of the game.
That's just what we call man-up strength from Middleton. I mean, taking the hit and then kind of effortlessly knocking down the shot as well.
And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Collins is out there with Anthony. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Simons in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Anthony. Great D that time from Middleton.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Kanter's shot is off. Bucks leading by 5. Oh, Middleton in position, up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Nice display of excellent timing there by Middleton, just skying for the basket at the right time off of those lob passes. Really good at anticipating where that pass is and how soon it's going to get to him.
Outside Anthony. Back to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
If there's a weakness in your defense, McCollum will find it. Reads the floor exceptionally well.
Holiday dishes to Giannis. Collins grabs the miss. Trailblazers trail by 5. A 3 from McCollum. Offensive rebound. Kanter, the pass to Simons. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Lopez with the steal.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
There's the feed to Giannis. Middleton against McCollum. Now here's Kanter. Goes back up. Kicks it out to McCollum. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
I'm not seeing the same energy level in their rebounding as we did in that first half. They had been coming away with a lot of second chance opportunities. Not so much since the break.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Trailblazers trail by 3. Anthony finds Collins. Here's Simons. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Yes, that goes in.
How about the fearlessness of McCollum? Doesn't shy away from taking or making the big shots.
Outside Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo for 3. Milwaukee keeping it alive. A new 14. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. Down low, Collins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Brook Lopez. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Well, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low.
And nice there. He does not waste those opportunities. Just what they needed with this game still in doubt.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Middleton on the wing. Can they get it? And again, the Bucks miss. Portland leading. McCollum outside. 1:02 left here in the fourth quarter. Collins. It counts.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Now, Giannis. Got it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Here's Lillard. Count.
Boy, and just look at what Damian Lillard is doing.
We've got 33 seconds left in the game. And here's Giannis. Pass to Middleton from the arc. That shot is off.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
It's off. And so it's Portland winning this one. Probably a little close. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. Up next. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. D8.
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Brown. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harden in at the point. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Now here's Harden. The 3 ball. And here's KD for 3. Rebound by Drew Holiday. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Pulls up on the wing. And no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Here's Harden on the wing. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Harden's got the opening field goal of the game for the Nets. Antetokounmpo against KD. High post Lopez. For three, Middleton. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. In transition, here come the Nets. Harris with the ball. Off target with his three. And the Bucks with possession. And it's Middleton penetrating. Count it.
And that was a big-time finish. Middleton with the strength now to get hit and still complete the play.
Harden surveying the D. Lots of room. And that one, good.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Stolen by Holiday. And even 3-on-3 break. Giannis right side. Back to Middleton. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Harris.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Giannis against Durant. Pass to Harden. Outside Durant. It's Harden with the drive. And the jam by Harden.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo.
Outside Holiday. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Now here's Durant. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Drops in the tray.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. The Nets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. The first free throw is good.
Kevin Durant is an absolute nightmare for defenses. And if you're the opposing coach and he starts to take over, you've got to be thinking, what am I going to do with this guy? Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. And again, unable to change momentum here. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot two. And he makes both free throws.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to DiVincenzo. From deep. Lopez. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, it's just solid awareness by Brook Lopez, working hard to get his team a second opportunity.
Nets leading by 9. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Durant with it. He's got 7. Brown outside. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound, Nets. Harden kicks to KD. Passes it to Brown. Jordan with it. From deep three-point range, kept alive.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
And Giannis gets it to go.
Boy, they don't waste any time on that inbound play. Very little the defense can do to react to that one.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Nets lead by... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
We've got Teague. E.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Irving can't hit. Bucks trail by 9. Here's Connaughton. The kick out to Teague. Tucker the pass to Teague. The pass to Connaughton. Teague against Green. Portis in the post. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
In the corner, Irving with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bucks have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's Connaughton. And the Bucks miss again. Brooklyn leading by 9. Irving attacking, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got the first basket of the second quarter for Brooklyn.
And even through contact, Kyrie still able to finish shots consistently.
Teague finds Portis. Off target from three-point range. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
To the paint, Claxton. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Dinwiddie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score, an instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Irving with a clean look and a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Dinwiddie against Teague. Left side, Portis. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Timeout called, the Bucks.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And here are the Nets. They're on an 11-2 run. Dinwiddie dishes to Irving. 1:29 left here in the second. Dinwiddie against Holiday. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez needs to hold down the fort on defense. An incredible wingspan to get that one.
6 to shoot. 3-pointer. Second shot opportunity. Here's the 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Bucks trail by 18. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Claxton. Gets a hand on it, and Griffin stays with it.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
Now here's Young.
Great power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. It's good. Claxton's got 5 points now this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Now here's Green. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Back to Irving. This one for 3. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. And Griffin sends it back. That shot off. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Brooklyn came out looking very confident. Amped up and ready off the... And that does it for our half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Brown. Then it's Harden. And it's Jordan in at the center position. Harden kicks to Durant. From the arc. Good on the three-point shot. KD's got 10 points.
It doesn't matter the zip code. Kevin Durant, when he steps over the half-court line, is in his trigger range. My goodness.
The wide open look here for Holiday. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. His three-pointer's off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Middleton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. That's tipped and stolen by Harris. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Well, Joe Harris staying engaged on the defensive end. Nice anticipation to get that steal.
To the middle. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Harden against Holiday. Durant with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. 13 points in the game.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Guarded now by Durant.
Kevin Durant uses his length so well. And how about the timing to send that rejection back?
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Nets leading by 23. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Timeout called the Bucks. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Here is Harden after the made shot from Jeff Teague. Outside for Durant. Launches a three, but they'll get another chance.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Harris. Back to Jordan. On the wing, Harris. Guarded by Tucker. Down low. Here's Harden. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harden's got 12.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Portis can't get it to go.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now, here is Harden. From deep. Rebounded by Tucker.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
KD with it. Guarded by Tucker. Count that one. Durant's got 10 points in just the second half.
Oh, do opposing defenses just start shaking their head when Kevin Durant starts cooking? Because he can heat up in a hurry.
A nice shot by Tucker.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And Harden launches it from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Harden's got 7 now in this quarter. Teague. And it's slammed in by Teague.
How about the little man's ability to get up? What a vertical by Jeff Teague.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Launches it. Nets with the new shot clock. To the inside. Second chance shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Well, Jeff Teague knows how to get by and find teammates. That's pretty right there.
The Nets have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. And here's Harden. He's got 15. Brooklyn shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And the first one at the line is good.
And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league.
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the third. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Nets out in front, running away with this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now here's Harden. Lets the 3 fly. They get the rebound. Jordan kicks to Harden. Clock at 4. And another shot. And the Nets miss again.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Middleton can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. From deep, Green. The kick out to Irving. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. And again, it's the Nets missing. Griffin's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And Giannis throws it down.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Now here's Griffin. Inside, here's Irving. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. To the middle, stolen by Middleton. Here's DiVincenzo. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Here's Claxton. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the 2 of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
So it's the Bucks now. After the basket by Brooklyn. Kicks it down to Middleton. Jacks up a 3. It's good from long range.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
Antetokounmpo on the double team. Claxton the pass to Green. And he can't bank that one in.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Brooklyn.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for KD.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Dinwiddie. And 1:01 left to play in the final quarter. Passes it to Irving. Takes a three. And the Nets miss again. And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 17-6 run. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. The pass to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And Green gets it to go.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Here's Giannis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Outside Griffin. Back to Dinwiddie. 5 on the clock. Misses the three. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight. Damian Lillard out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Covington in at the 4 slot. And for Brooklyn, they've got Harris on out there with Harden. And it's Durant. And it's Jordan in at the 5. Here is Harden. Takes the 3. They get it again. From deep. Let's keep it alive. Durant kicks to Brown. Back to Durant. The tray. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Covington finds Lillard on target from 13 feet. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
And no doubt, Kevin, it can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too.
And maybe a deep breath moment for them. They're now 1 for 4 to start the game.
Lillard outside. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Lillard's got his second basket of the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Covington down low. KD's on him. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Great look, but off the mark.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. And one thing that I don't think Dame Lillard gets enough recognition for, he's an absolutely fantastic leader for this team. The exact kind of captain you would want.
Dame Lillard doesn't do anything with regards to making excuses for some of the reasons why the team may come up short. All he's concerned with is how can we get better. That's the kind of leader you can get behind.
Harris outside. Back to Brown. Dishes it to KD. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Vintage KD. Quick trigger on the catch and shoot.
Portland leading. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Powell, the pass to Nurkic. Lillard outside. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Nets. And here is Durant. For the three. Jordan inside, defended by Jones. The shot's good from Jordan.
But with the physical tools he has, Jordan's presence in the paint looms very large, and he knows to live there.
Lillard against Harden. And it's in there.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Brooklyn's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. On the wing, Brown. Outside Jordan. Nets passing it around. A shot by Harden. Wide open. Drills it from outside. Harden's got 5 points so far.
Now just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. A second chance effort. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And it's 8 points for Lillard.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Brown with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Jordan, the pass to Harden. The three. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
That's tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead the team right now from the point.
Harden, the pass to KD. Back to Harden. It's Jordan on the wing. Shoots the three. They get it back.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Nurkic, no good on the last second attempt there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Green is out there with Griffin. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Like the execution there from Cantor. Usually likes to score, this time with the pass.
Dinwiddie passes to Irving from downtown. And it's Portland with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Cantor. Right side, Collins. Here's Simons. Dinwiddie covering. The layup missed. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a three-point game. To the inside. Here's Claxton. The kick out to Irving. In the corner, it's Griffin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by McCollum. Portland leading by 3. Outside Collins. Down low, stolen away, and Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The net shooting 43% from the field. Dinwiddie passes to Irving. Stripped it away. McCollum outside. Anthony. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Jeff Green picks one up.
Yeah, you can't fall for that kind of shot fake if you're the defender. Melo's selling it well and then finds his way to the free throw line.
Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Griffin against Collins. Back to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Collins passes to Cantor. Over Irving. Cantor's shot is off.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Simons, the pass to Collins. The feed now to Cantor. Back to Collins. And Griffin sends it back.
So Griffin using the vertical on defense. That's a scary thought.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
McCollum against Irving. It's good. Here's Dinwiddie. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
On its way from Irving for 2. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Pure shooting form shown by Kyrie on that one. Lets the ball just roll off the fingertips.
Simons surveying the D. And a wide open look for McCollum. A three-pointer off the mark. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
And Melo's still bringing the passion to the floor. No matter what's going on around, he's still going to be a gamer.
And there's the pass to Irving. 1:11 left in the first half of basketball. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field. Trailblazers leading by 4. Passes it to Anthony. Back to McCollum. Shot from the top of the key. Portland with a new 14. Cantor's shot is off. The Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Irving kicks to Griffin. Outside Irving. Offensive rebound. Back to Griffin. Goes back up. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, though he spends a lot more time, at least in recent seasons, on the perimeter, Griffin's bread and butter still can be around the rim.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Here's Collins. Back to McCollum. It'll count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball. Followed.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He had 8 points. Dame Lillard. And that should do it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Here's who Jerry Stotts is starting the second half with. We've got Robert Covington, Damian Lillard out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
And a staple of Harden's attack. Sometimes it seems he's better finishing through contact on the drive.
The Nets shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
In a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Now Lillard, 8 points for him. To the inside. It's stolen by Harris. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And Brown throws it down hard.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
To the middle, here's Jones, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Harris. The 3. Rebounded by Covington. Portland trailing here. Powell, no one around him. Drains it from beyond the arc. Powell's got 9 points.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
The 3 from Harden. And Jones pulls it down. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Covington dishes to Lillard. Nurkic, the pass to Lillard. No good. Shot missing. The Nets go the other way with it. And it's Harris off the drive. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Lillard outside. And Jones has it in the corner. And here's Covington from the arc. The Nets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Harris with it. Jones covering. From deep, Harden. Rebounded by Covington. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Covington. Great positioning on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And here's Harris from the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Outside, Jones. It's stolen by Brown. In transition, here come the Nets. Hands it up for Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
And wow, his ability to score gets so much attention. Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Three-pointer, Lillard. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
The deep three from Harden. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Lillard left side. He kicks it to Nurkic. Shot clock at 5. Lillard finds Nurkic. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. It's the Nets now. They trail by 3. And here's Harden for 3. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And the foul on Joe Harris. That's his first foul. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Now, here's Cantor. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot clock at 6. Anthony, the pass to Collins. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2.
More and more confidence being shown right now as Zach Collins sinks that shot.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Here's Simons. Dinwiddie covering. Simons, the pass to McCollum. Over Irving. And it's sent back by Irving. Misses the shot. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Trailblazers lead by. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Nets trail by 3. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Irving. Griffin is out there with Green, and it's Claxton in at the center position. Portland's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Simons, the pass to Collins. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Anthony can't hit. The Nets shooting the ball at 42%. And they pick up 2.
Kyrie's such a blur in the open court. Leaks out so quickly and then gets to the right spot in transition.
Here's Simons. The wide open look here for Anthony. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. McCollum outside. Pass to Cannon. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. And a lot of contact. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
It's McCollum with the drive. He gets it in there. McCollum's got it all tied up now for Portland.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Yep, that one goes. Griffin's got 4 this quarter.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Simons, the pass to McCollum. Fires the 3. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Dinwiddie's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Portland also making some changes. Nurkic checked in for Cantor. Robert Covington comes in for Zach Collins. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. Lillard surveying the D. There's the dish to Nurkic. Lillard against Harden. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Lillard.
That's a tip of the cap there, always wanting to take the big shot for his team. Lillard makes more than his fair share.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here are the Trailblazers now. We've got 1:23 left in the 4th quarter. The shot missing. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Down kicks to Harden. He dishes it to Harris. Rocket 6. Goes up from the top of the key. It's good!
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Lillard outside. And here's McCollum for 3. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Here's Durant. Yes!
Despite a laid-back nature, Durant demands the ball in crunch time. This is why.
Lillard against Harden. Puts up a 3. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 16 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And the pass to Harden. 5 to shoot. It falls!
I mean, how many spots on the floor is Harden not effective from? I'll tell you, not many.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're behind by 3. 3 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Let's face it, really difficult to find an open 3 in this situation. Look, there's no secret. It's the only shot that'll save him. So the D is all over the perimeter guarding that 3-point line.
Lillard from outside. Off target from downtown. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.